Alright guys, so welcome back to my channel, and right now I'm just showing you this very beautiful and I could probably say prolific Princess Anne by David Austin. And this is the only rose that I have right now that is still blooming. Look at that. But I'm really planning to trim this one soon as this rose is done with its bloom. And I'm actually really surprised that it's in the middle of winter and this rose decided to just bloom out of nowhere. And I don't know, maybe it's probably because of its location here in our garden, and it's always getting this beautiful morning sun, and that's probably the reason why it keeps blooming. And so for today guys, as you can see on the title of this video, I just want to give you some updates with all of my roses here in our garden. And I'm just really so happy to see this Princess Anne every day. That's why I just want to start with this one. And I also have some new roses here in our garden, which I'm going to show you in a short while. But right now, since we're already in here, let me just give you some updates also with these three roses. So I have this standard rose or three rose that is called Del Million. This is the one that has a red color flowers. There's some water on the flowers, and look at that. I think this is really a very beautiful rose, and it's so prolific. So I have two of those. I saw these roses back in Paris when my partner and I visited France. I think it was 5 years ago, and I remember this one because it's all over the street, and I was just so amazed. Even though this one does not have scent, um, I just really fell in love with the number of flowers it produces. So I decided to have these three roses here in our garden, and I'm actually thinking of planting it permanently somewhere here in our garden, but I'm not sure where yet. But I was thinking maybe just next to this pergola, because this pergola has now this plant. Ah, my god, the Pokiko is so noisy. It probably it probably saw something there. Probably a cat or something. Anyway, so I have moved my red climbing rose in here that is called Sympathy. That is, I think that is by Kordes as well. Let me just double check. I think this is Kordes. Yeah, this is Sympathy. Um, is it? I think this is by Kordes, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so I'll just put that one in here. So I always keep the names of my roses because I don't want to forget their names. So I decided to just put this one in here. And by the way, guys, this is my Sympathy from last year that I just purchased last year. So this is its second season now. It's less than a year old, but look at that, guys. Look how fast this one grows. So if you're looking for a fast growing climber, I think this is one of the highly recommended climbing roses, because as you can see, guys, in just less than a year it's climbing up, and I don't know, it's probably 2-3 meters long. And here's the other Sympathy that I also planted in the pot. I just decided to keep it in the pot so that I can, keep moving it wherever I want. And this one has a longer stem. This is actually the one that is probably 3 meters or more because it's really long. Look at that. And then I just connected them on that part so that we have this what they call this one, like an arch, rose arch in here. So I was actually thinking of joining the Del Million and plant it in here and on the other side, but I'm not sure yet because there's another plant that is already there, which is this what they call this one, wisteria. So let's see what happens. And then The next one that I'd like to show you are these roses that I have planted in here. So let's start with this one here at the corner. So I have this golden celebration that just produced a very long cane, this thick one. So that's the only long cane that it produced last season. And I have another golden celebration in here, but unfortunately that golden celebration did not produce as big as oh, there's another flower here. So this is a golden celebration flower. Oh my god. Didn't notice that. I thought that one belongs to my Nahima because I also planted my Nahima there. We will get there shortly. And then new rose for this year. This is my Lady of Shalott. And it's starting to show some new growth now. It's starting to show some new leaves as well. And then this one is my Boscobel. Unfortunately, this Boscobel also did not produce much canes last season. So let's see, let's hope for the best for this season. And then next to it, I have this beautiful Darcy Basil. So this is also new. Although I had a Darcy Basil from last season, but this is the uh, standard 3 rows. So the only thing with this one though is last year it also did not produce any huge gains. I think it has something to do because of the possum infestation, which I hope won't happen this year. So far, I still don't have it. Maybe because they're not producing new spikes yet. So, though I'm starting to see it's starting to show some new growth, some lateral growth, but yeah, let's hope that this won't be infested by possums this season. I'm actually trying to be advanced now. Um, I am trying to put some possum baits down there. Last season it was really effective. The possum disappeared, but this year I started to see some of them coming back. Anyway, so that's Darcy Basil and another Boscobel in here. And then next to Boscobel is another Lady of Shalott. And I'm really excited for my Lady of Shalott. I don't know why. I just really want to see it blooming here in our garden. And as I was saying a while ago, that's my golden celebration. And then this is my Darcy Basil, which is also producing one flower bud in here. And then Nahima, which I planted also in here. I'm really hoping that this Nahima will produce some new not lateral, some new shoots down there, new canes. I think I need to cut that one. I will have to trim that later. And next to it, I have two Gertrude Jekyll. So my Gertrude Jekyll down there is just close to each other. I was actually thinking of moving the other one somewhere, but I'm not decided yet because I'm not sure where to move the other one. But that's my plan. And then I have another Nahima in here, and I'm really hoping that this one will also produce a new canes. Initially, I was thinking of letting my sympathy be planted on both sides and just let it grow in here, but I just really fell in love with the scent of Nahima because it's really one of the strongest scent that I have ever smelled in a rose. Aside from Nahima, Gertrude Jekyll is also another one that I highly recommend if you are really after the scent. But I actually had new rose in here that has a rating of ultra fragrant, and this one is not so it's not popular, but I saw this one. This is called Magnificent. So they said that this is not a red, this is not a pink, but this is like in between. And this one, I forgot the name. There's another name of this one, Jal Jalred Jalredelicious. I think yeah, that's the other name of this one, Jalredelicious. So this one is actually from Canada, but this is distributed by Amor Roses here in New Zealand. And this is also an award winner, as you can see, guys. This is an award winner, and it's really very fragrant. And I'm really excited to see this one bloom here in our garden as well. And yeah, I'm just really hoping that this one hopefully won't be eaten by the possums. And definitely I'll give you some updates with this one. It's not a very popular one, but I still feel excited to see this one bloom here in our garden. And I think I saw a review on the internet that this one also never stops blooming. And then let's oh, there's another one in here actually. Another new this year. This is called Utersen. So this is a climbing rose, and that's why I decided to just plant it in this big pot. I'm not sure whether I will keep it as a climbing rose or just a big bush rose. Let's see what happens. But um, I just want to keep it in here because I'm not decided yet whether I'm gonna plant it permanently somewhere here in our garden. I just want to see the flowers first, the color of the flowers. And then now let's go to Dahlia Patch, aka Rose Patch now. So, so now I'm really glad because look at that. The sunlight in the morning is now hitting this part of the garden. Well, it's always been like getting morning sunlight. It's just that now it's winter. It's not as long as compared to any other season of the year. But I am really glad that I decided to share this dahlia patch with my roses, and I have planted lots of roses here actually. So this is a combination. This is actually like sort of trial because as you can see, um, all right, I accidentally hit the stop button. Anyway, so allow me to just continue introducing these roses that I have here in our garden. So let's start in this part of our garden. So this is my roll doll, and I've been hearing lots of reviews about roll doll being shade tolerant, and although it's getting morning sun in here, which I think for me the most important, as I have observed with most of the plants that I have here in our garden, I feel safe to just keep this one under this magnolia tree because I think it's really performing well. Even it's winter, as you can see, guys, it's producing some flower buds. And then next to it, this is Blue Moon. I believe this is Blue Moon. So this Blue Moon is actually not a fragrant rose. I was thinking of checking it out, but when it started flowering, it's just producing lots and lots and lots of flowers in one stem. So I decided to maybe just give it another year and see how it goes. But I think I'm probably just gonna keep it because it's really beautiful flower. I was thinking of getting another fragrant blue rose as what they call it, that kind of color shade. And I forgot the name of that one. I think it's blue I forgot. I don't know if it was heaven sent or something, but it was a hybrid tea. I actually prefer a floribunda over hybrid tea because of um, you know being so prolific, having lots of flowers. That's what I want here in our garden. And then next to it, I'm not sure what this one is now. This is another Bob Matthews rose. This one is called A Moment in Time. So this one is like a champagne color, and it's also very fragrant. That's why I decided to um, get actually two of these. I had another one, so this is another um, A Moment in Time by David Austin. Sorry, by Bob Matthews. And then next to it, another Bob Matthews rose, which is called Enigma. And that's what it looks like um, orange terracotta color. But this one is not a fragrant rose. And then another one in here. This is My Granddad. Another Bob Matthews rose. It says that it doesn't have scent, but last year I started smelling this one, but I kind of pick up a bit of very light scent from this one. But it's a nice color as well. It's like a bit orangey, almost like terracotta, but more consistent um, color. Because this one is like terracotta with a bit of paling white at the edge of the petals, but this one is like really consistent orange, red orange, something like that. And then next to it, another orange color. I don't know, I just put all the orange color roses in here. This is A Gardener's Dream by Bob Matthews as well. This is also fragrant rose, and I have two of them, and I just decided to plant them in here. I'm just really hoping that this one won't be eaten by the possums in here. I'm really hoping that I have taken extra steps to prevent this possum infestation here in our garden. And of course, this is one of my very popular roses here in our garden, and this is Munstead Wood. So I have this standard three rows in here of Munstead Wood. Last year, it just produced this one huge cane, and I just didn't really cut it hard. I don't want to prune my roses really that hard. This is just a trial this year, because the thing is that for me it kind of like makes sense if you see something like big canes like this. You know that next year the new flowers will come from this lateral growth. So if you're going to cut those um, huge canes really hard, then I feel like you're also losing flowers. So I thought keep it a bit long, but don't prune it hard. And I also heard an advice from one of my Facebook rose group. Yeah, and they said that you shouldn't be pruning David Austin roses that hard. So let's leave it like that and see what happens. And then I also move one of the most popular roses, which is called Julia Child, down there, and I'm seeing a new flower here, flower bud from Julia Child, another fragrant rose, very very fragrant. I like that one. Actually, the smell of Julia Child and A Gardener's Dream is kind of similar, and as well as this one, A Moment in Time by Bob Matthews. And then next to it, this one produced lots of big canes. Last season, I think it produced three. One, two, three. And this is Princess Alexandra of Kent. One of the most fragrant roses also of David Austin collection. And the only thing is that it's not always fragrant all throughout the day compared to Gertrude Jekyll and Nahima. My Gertrude Jekyll and Nahima, they are always fragrant any time of the day. And then next to it, this is Hokey Pokey. This is a new release by Bob Matthews from last year, and this is also very fragrant rose. I I still really didn't like have observed this one that much last season because I think it was already in the middle of summer or early summer. I forgot, but anyway, it was a bit late when I purchased this one, so I really didn't have much observation about this rose. But what I noticed is it's really prolific. It produced lots and lots and lots of like almost yellow mustard color rose, and it has plenty of petals. That's what I love about this one. Plenty of petals, lots of flowers, and it's very fragrant. So I have two of them in here. And another popular rose, the first rose that really made me fall in love with David Austin Roses collection. This is Olivia Rose Austin. It smells good. What's the name of this? Oh, there's no name, but this really be stunning. I love this color. I think this is one of my favorite roses now. Here's the name. Olivia Rose Austin. Look at that. Last season, it didn't really produce lots of flowers. I actually have two Olivia Rose Austin. Here's the other one. The only thing with this is it was infested by possum. That's why I decided to keep moving it, moving and moving and moving everywhere. And then I feel I didn't really give this one a chance to, shoot up because I've been moving it and it's like always being disturbed. So now I decided this year, let's just keep it peaceful and just let it grow in this pot and see what happens. But I have two of them, so one in here, another Olivia Rose Austin down there. Next to it is my James L. Austin. I really love this plant. It's also fragrant, but the fragrance is like very how can I say it? It's not, it's actually mild, but the thing is that it doesn't really stay that long all throughout the day. I think Princess Alexandra stays longer, the fragrance stays longer, and this one, um, it's fragrant, but it's only fragrant for few hours. But I really love the color of this one. It's like similar to the color of Princess Anne, but a bit darker. And I love the shape of this one as well. Hence, I decided to buy two of these, and I have another James L. Austin in here. What I like about this one as well is that as you can see, guys, it also produced some new canes, and yeah, I'm really hoping that this season they will perform much better. And even though I moved them, I don't know how many times I moved them, probably two, three, but they still, produce this canes. At least three canes in a year, I think I will be fine. It will give me for sure some flowers next season, and I'm really hoping that they are going to do what I want this season, which is just to produce lots of flowers. Next to it, my tranquility. Initially, I didn't like the performance of my tranquility because I thought um, it's not really a robust type of rose. But when I started seeing this video on YouTube, people having this tranquility and produces masses and masses of flowers. Oh my God! I thought let's give it a try, and I kept it and just leave it to just grow uh, initially on that part of our garden in front, that what we call center island garden, and then I decided to just move them in here, and it also produced lots of canes. Look at that, guys. I'm just really hoping that this season we will be seeing more flowers. I just feel a bit sad that I pruned this one a bit hard because this one is also a huge cane. I should have probably let it grow up to in here, maybe 0.75 meter, but it's okay. Let's see. But it seems like this one is also a very robust rose, and I can't wait to see this one. It has a fragrance, but not that strong, but it's fine. I love the white color. And then I have another Gertrude Jekyll on this side, just next to my Nahima. So I just really want to combine them in here and see them climbing up this rose arch. And then this is another Bob Matthews rose, which is called what is this one? This is the white one that is like a chiffon cake. That is a moment in time, and I forgot the name of this one, but anyway, I'll just put the name down there. And then, as mentioned, that's another James L. Austin. By the way, about this rose, this is also very prolific. There's very mild scent, but I really love the fact that it's kind of similar to the color of Charlotte of David Austin, but this is really very prolific. So stay tuned, guys. For sure, this will give me lots of flowers again this season. And as mentioned, this is David Austin Rose, James L. Austin, and this one is one of my favorites as well. Very fragrant, and this one is this is not Strawberry Hill. This is not, ouch. This is not Strawberry Hill. This is Sceptered Isle. I think my partner put that one, put that tag in there. This is my Sceptered Isle. So another very fragrant rose, and it was also flowering like 2 weeks ago, but I just got it. But let's see, I will be really hoping that this one will produce lots of flowers this season as well. And here is another rolled down. By the way, I have some roses that I just planted here in the pot. This one is showpiece lipstick. It's not a very popular brand, but I decided to just buy this one because it's on clearance, and I also saw the flower of this one in person. It's kind of similar to the color of James L. Austin. It's also a very fragrant rose. It's not that big, but I just purchased this one for almost half the price. I think $15 only. It's on special end of season. These are the roses from last season, so I just decided to get one of these, and I will show you some more there. And this one is Cardinal Richelieu. This is a once flowering rose. I thought it's repeat flowering, but it only bloomed once last season. It's, I think, the most purple rose you can ever get. That's what I heard from the reviews by other YouTubers. But this is really nice. And I can't remember if that is fragrant. Can't remember. Anyway, let's go to this side. So this is the other one here. So this is the one that is called Showpiece Berry. So what I really like about this rose is also a disease resistant. They said that this is resistant, but I think I will have to move this one where it gets morning sun. It's really beautiful, and it's also very fragrant rose as what I've heard, and I smelt it also last year. And then moving on, another beautiful rose from Bob Matthews, which is called My Grandma. So I have a total of 3 of this one now. So 2 bush roses, which are these ones, which are new. And then I have another one, actually later I will show you, which is the 3 rose. Going here, I have my popular roses again. This one to the left side is my Munstead wood. At the center is the poet's wife, and the other one on the far right is my another Munstead wood. And I just can't wait to see this one bloom. This is a very beautiful Munstead wood. And this one is my Mary Rose Austin. This is another Austin rose, a pink color rose. And then there's a small rose in here, which is the Gertrude Jekyll. I believe that's my Gertrude Jekyll. And then this one is another beautiful rose, very prolific one that is called My Mom by Bob Matthews. And then my grandma, that's the grandma, my grandma tree, rose tree. And then on this part, I have lots of roses in here. So I combined my Dublin Bay. I also have my Bathsheba and some Bob Matthews roses there. And I also have, what else is there? Um, oh, there's a flower from Bathsheba. Oh no. And then I have my strawberry heel. This is my strawberry heel. And it's starting to produce a new cane down there. And this is my pink ribbon tree rose, which I still don't know where to plant it. And then let's go back here. And then let's just go here. Oh, look at this. Miss Puss. Hey, how are you? Miss Puss. Look at her. She's so sweet today. Alright, so I moved some of my hydrangeas in here. Let's see what happens to them. And I think I should probably put this back in here. This is my um, Charles Darwin by David Austin. And I started removing the weeds in here actually and lifting some of my dahlias. This is my corally. So I haven't been doing lots of update when it comes to my dahlias, but I will probably be doing that as equally as possible with my rose reviews as well. And speaking of the roses, so I only have one City of London that is left. I have two actually last season. I was thinking of planting it in the pergola where those red roses are at the moment, the sympathy roses. And I just decided to plant this one in here. And luckily, when the possum stopped infesting my roses, it was able to produce this huge cane. So let's see what happens. And same goes with the other one, which is my Dublin Bay. That is, look at that. It's producing one red flower there. So let's see. There's a huge cane in here. So I'm really hoping that this one will, become a big red climbing roses over this fence. And I just really want to, see some nice flower blooms in here while inside our bathroom. And I think I will probably have to move this one in here. I'll probably have to move all of my roses in this part of our garden where it's getting morning sun. I think that would be an ideal thing to do. So, by the way, this is the last one. One of my favorites. This is a hybrid tea as mentioned. I really don't like hybrid tea, but this is something extraordinary. I just really fell in love with the color of this one. So, this is Claude Monet. And I think this is also a very popular rose. I just really love the combination of pink and yellow. So, decided to get it. Alright guys, so I think that would be all. Oh, I forgot. I actually ordered some more roses. I'm really hoping that I will have my Eden rose, the climbing Eden rose. I heard that that one does not have fragrance, but it's so beautiful. I just really want to have it here in our garden. And I ordered another one, which is another what they call this, Julia Child, or Absolutely Fabulous. That's what they call it in UK and here in New Zealand actually. But Julia Child, I think that is from United States. And I just really want to combine them with my other grandma roses. I just saw the combination of pink, yellow, pink, and putting the yellow in the center is also like a very good color combination. So that's what I'm planning to do. Alright guys, so I think that would be all for today, and again thank you very much for watching this video. And if you have any questions, any inquiries about these roses that I have here in our garden, or even other plants that I have here in our garden, please feel free to leave your comment in the comment section down below, and I will be glad to answer all of your questions. Alright guys, thank you very much, and I will see you again on my next one. Bye for now.